So you know of Cooler Pripyat, Clear Sky, Shadow of Chernobyl, Stalker Anomaly, Stalker Gamma, but we've never really seen a Stalker Minecraft or Mine Stalker, Stalkcraft. It doesn't really matter. I just said Stalkcraft. Why did I call it Stalkercraft? That would have been so much better name, Stalkcraft. That makes so much more sense. Why did I do that? Anyway, yeah. So I'm in game right now in Rookie Village, as you can kind of see, but it kind of looks a little empty. That's probably for a couple of reasons. One, obviously it's Minecraft. You can't exactly just port every single annoying little stalker over to Minecraft. But there's a lot of command blocks around the map, and I'm playing in 1.20.1, and I don't think they work. Instead, I just have me, random mobs, and one or two NPCs which still remain, but are more just like traders. There doesn't seem to be any enemies that shoot you, which is why I designed the pillagers, so that they have a gun and can shoot you. It's not like I have them spawning around the map or something as bandits. No, they're just kind of like chilling in the specific areas in which I spawn them. I can still walk around the map and explore it. And this map is not mine, it's made by somebody else, as you should probably be able to tell already by the fact that I'm playing it in the wrong fucking version. The reason why I'm playing 1.20.1 is this version I've already installed, and even if it takes 5 seconds to download a new Optifine version, I have really bad internet and I can't be bothered to even do that. And it was just already there. And so I just started modelling things and texturing things in Stalker, and then I found out the map existed. And so while I'm playing this in a different version, my original intention was to not even have a map to play this on. Just to make some kind of Stalker related resource pack, because I couldn't even see like a single one out there. I opened Blockbench a little while ago because I wanted to work on adding SCP items into a game, and my brother was gonna code them in, but he kind of gave up on the whole coding part, and so I just had a bunch of models and textures and a little bit of experience in Blockbench, which I then turned into Java items in this game. Hello. As you may have guessed, I'm wearing some stuff, and Blockbench and any modeling thing doesn't really let you texture vanilla items into something you can wear. It turns 2D when I put it on my face. There's not many ways in which I can implement guns in this either, even though it's very gun-centric, Stalker. So I just put the TOS 34. I can just turn all arrows to a slug, just because it's easier rather than... Just because it's easier than like modeling an AK-47 and then having it shoot a single round at a time, which doesn't really make any fucking sense. So instead I just retextured the arrow to be something that looks a bit like pellets, as you can kind of see. If it does look like kind of just like you fired a bunch of dots at somebody. And also the crits have been changed to something resembling a bit more like gunfire. And you might also notice this fire is randomly spitting out green flames. Go to ambient light. Torch colour can be changed. I turned the green up, turned the blue and red down, and I went into the Agroprom underground. I hope I'm saying that correctly. That's a lot of letters. My small 8 brain can't comprehend them. All the green lava would look like the chemical anomalies rather than just lava. I don't have that much modelling experience. Bolts are retextured snowballs, which when you throw them, act exactly the way you think they would act. And around, like for instance, a portal frame, if it was just hanging in midair, like in this video I'm about to show you right now, the bolt will go right into it and disappear. I've textured all the medkits. There's also a military medkit, but you probably saw that in the intro. There's also the sledgehammer, which is a retextured netherite axe. And I wanted the sledgehammer because I've always seen it in Stalker Gamma, and I thought, like, why wouldn't you have a fucking sledgehammer in the Stalker universe? That seems badass. The TOS took quite a lot of energy to texture. As simple as it kind of looks, it's not as simple to texture. As you can see, the stock is kind of glitching out. There's also the food as well, the imported bread. It looks like bread. I tried to rename it to imported bread because normal bread wouldn't change automatically, because I'm working in an Optifine pack, which means that you can actually play with the default textures, and the moment you want to step into the Stalkerverse, you just rename the item into whatever you want. Like, this is just normal pork, but uncooked pork, but if you rename it to sausage, then it turns into a sausage. Marlboros are a little bit different. They're dried kelp, which is why you can eat cigarettes. And I thought that was just funny enough that I just left it in. And I wanted some way to have them as consumables rather than just sitting in your hand or something. Sausages are a bit weirder though. Like, they go to the right side of your face when you're eating them, which doesn't make any sense. But I also want them to specifically stay in that position because that looks like a cool position for them to be in. Like, you've taken a bite out of it, but clearly the game doesn't want that. Seraphim, the fact that it actually does exactly the same thing as it does in Minecraft is epic. And the same thing for the bolts, the fact that I can actually throw them and hold it in my right hand while I'm holding the detector in my left is great, although I just use them all, which is kind of annoying. And the fact that I can fire a TOS at people, that's just cool. Resource packs are meant to be a little bit of LARPing anyway. You're LARPing that Minecraft is a different game entirely. To be honest, I think that's kind of fun. I'm going to walk around a little bit more and talk about the map more, because I think this is actually something I need to talk about. There's Stalker fans who also like Minecraft. Surprised there's not more coverage on the specific map, because while it is not exactly accurate, and as you can see, there seems to be a lack of radiation and anomalies biting my ass. Or mutants, because those mutants look a little bit non-mutant-y to me. But despite that, there is a genuine appreciation for a lot of the areas in the game and trying to keep it at least semi-realistic. Because these areas are obviously built specifically in mind for Stalker. You've got sand for sandbags. Ha ha ha. Wait, you can't pick up sand in them? Okay, Marlboro. Let me just smoke break, guys. Stylistic choices that make me think that maybe there's a texture packing needed here. Like, I feel like this is very annoying to walk across. There's things like that, and also buildings being emerald. Like here, like buildings in Pripyat, some of them are just have emerald everywhere, and I'm like, is there some kind of resource pack that I'm missing? And I look at the original page, I don't see any. And also the lack of tanks here, kind of concerning. Where's the tanks? I want to blow them up. I like how, in the same way that Stalker 2 has been bubbling below the surface for years, and has been something that we've been waiting for ages, this kind of Minecraft map hasn't really seen any traction that I've seen online. And I'm obviously not that big a YouTuber. Look at the fucking nearly 400 subscribers. But I think just the fact that something exists that has buildings which you will go to and go, wow, this is the building that this is from this part of the game, etc., is actually really nice. I think it's really cool that I can go to this area and go, oh yeah, I would normally peek around this corner, or like there's normally there's a campfire in here, and there'd be bandits chilling here, and you would come in, there'd normally be a fire anomaly here, but there doesn't seem to be one here. And I like how there's chests around the map, which indicate that there's some kind of loot system. Yeah, like here. Unable to open, loot not generated yet. I added a lot of elements in the areas which I recorded in case I were to catch a glimpse of them, because originally this didn't have this barbed wire and fencing that I just added quite quickly. And normally there'd be some kind of anomaly around here that would make you think twice about just stumbling through. This, if you go to 000 and immediately fly upwards, you should probably try and fly, because if you don't, you're just going to fall through the world. And you'll get to a control room, which is past whatever the fuck is going on here, which doesn't seem to have any zombie equipment, radioactive water, which all, as you can see, all these commands don't work. Which is quite interesting, because maybe I'll try and play this on the correct version and see if any of this shit works, because if it does, that'd be cool, you know, that'd be cool. There are a bunch of locations you can go to. I don't think they've put in all the locations. It was a work in progress, and 7 years ago this was made, by the way. 7 years ago. This is when Stalker 2 is brewing. I just accidentally teleported somewhere. Oh! I haven't been to the was it Brain Scorch or Miracle Machine? I can't remember which one this was. This has completely put me off track, because what the okay, we're going in here, mate. Is there still a hole in the... There's no hole. No hole, okay. Here we go. The lab. That doesn't look concerning whatsoever. Are we in the back rooms right now? I love that I can still walk through this map and discover new areas. And while I'm not necessarily playing them survival mode or just like I would in Stalker, where I'd be actually under threat while playing the game. Well, you've even got the bathrooms back here. Yep. Though these do not look like toilets. And this, oh, this is an area right here. This is where the bloodsuckers would come out. They would come up here, and I'd quick save here every time I play the fucking game. And normally I'd loot a bunch of the ammunition here that would be on the wall. And then you'd come through, and you'd be like, "Ooh, I just got a bunch of ammunition," and then get mauled to death here. And this would be the main area, actually, down here. Wow, they really did it justice. Oh, I love this little area. I think the anomalies in Stalker, this kind of shows how they bring the place to life, because this kind of seems a little dead without all the anomalies whirring and buzzing in the background, and it feels slightly wrong. And why are there no rails on the other side? Just fall to your death. There's no button. That's a bit better. And then you escape through this way, and then normally be some kind of ambush here. I can't remember here, this area. Download the map. Enjoy it. I do not have enough internet power to give you guys my resource back. If we go viral or something, then yeah, I'll provide the resource back. But if it just gets like a couple thousand views, I'm not even going to fucking bother. And if you have a problem with that, fuck off. Get off my channel. Share it to your friends if you want the resource pack. That's what I'm saying anyway. Just fucking share it. Subscribe, maybe. I hope you enjoyed the intro. I'll film more on this map with my resource pack if we do get views off this, which we probably won't, which is unfortunate. I'm too tired for this. I've been texting for the past couple of days after just getting back from like a week of work straight. Before I go, I'll show you what I did with Agriprom in the end, because I do think it's quite cool. I go down the stairs, blah blah blah, like in the original short. Rather than being normal lava, it's lava with rebar, which is just chain that's retextured. A bunch of stuff on the floor, with command blocks that are spewing out particles, which you can't really see here. And because I was just using this to take photos for the title screen, the last one doesn't have any particles. And neither does the one here, and neither do any of the other ones on the entire map. That one corridor, I think, is a good way of showing what's possible in Minecraft in terms of replicating Stalker. There's probably some fanatics out there who's probably better at me at doing it, but I've spent my time with this, and if it doesn't get any more views, I'm not going to spend any more time with it. But if it does get views, I will spend time with it. That's my dedication to you boys and gals out there. The girlies are out there as well. I don't know how to end videos because I'm not a fucking Minecraft YouTuber. And give it up for Marlboro. Please don't take down my video because I recreated your cigarettes in Minecraft. Please don't do that.